An estimated 250 years later, Donald Trump and his MAGA cult are literally trying to do the exact same thing. Irony? Nope. Hypocrisy? Absolutely. Oh, the lack of self-awareness is staggering. But don't worry. Today, we're diving into the glorious dumpster fire of Christian nationalism, its historical amnesia, and why their religious freedom only applies when they're the ones calling the shots. This is Kim McPhail, the Kim McPhail Podcast. So, the Puritans fled England because, shocker, they didn't like being forced to worship a certain way. But what's the first thing they did when they got to America? They started forcing their version of Christianity on everyone else, especially the Native Americans. Sound familiar? John Winthrop, Puritan leader, literally called their colony a city upon a hill, a holy mission from God. Fast forward to 2025, and Christian nationalists are still screaming about America being God's chosen nation, while ignoring the Constitution harder than Trump ignores a subpoena. But here's the kicker. The Founding Fathers, some Christians, some deists, all smarter than today's politicians, said, "Nah, we're not doing this again." They made sure the government couldn't establish a religion. Why? Because they saw what happened when one group's Sky Daddy rules got forced on everyone. Spoiler, it wasn't freedom. Now, these modern-day Pharisees love to cry, "We're being persecuted," while literally trying to ban books, control women's bodies, and force prayer in schools. Oh, the horror! The persecution! But let's talk about projection, their favorite Olympic sport. These holy keyboard warriors invade atheist spaces. My comment section! Spew nonsense, then scream. Stop shoving atheism down our throats. Newsflash, Karen. You clicked on my video. I didn't drag you here with a communion wafer on a fishing line. They'll post a sermon under my video, then accuse me of proselytizing. Honey, I'm just here with logic and facts. You're the one cosplaying as a dollar store Moses. Let's compare King George and Trump, shall we? King George thought he was chosen by God to rule. Trump literally said, "I'm the chosen one." King George suppressed dissent. Trump said, "Lock her up," and fake news. And he also tries to suppress dissent. King George used religion to control people. Trump waves a Bible like a magic wand after tear gassing protesters. The Puritans would have hated both of them. But modern Christian nationalists, they're cheering for the same tyranny their ancestors fled. The lack of critical thinking is biblical. So here's the deal. Christian nationalists aren't fighting for freedom. They're fighting for the right to oppress. The Constitution says no to establishing a religion. History says no to repeating tyranny. And logic says no to their nonsense. So to my fellow atheists, ex-Christians, and curious skeptics, what's the most ridiculous Christian nationalist argument you've heard? Drop it in the comments, and to the triggered holy trolls lurking here, congrats! You played yourself. And for those of you who enjoy my podcast and would like to support it, please consider making a $3 monthly donation by going to my Patreon and becoming a member. Every dollar helps. The link is in the description. Please hit like, subscribe, and share this video. And remember, if your religion needs laws to force people to follow it, maybe it's not that convincing. Thanks for listening. I look forward to the next time we talk. Bye.